have chosen wise.
Ever since he uttered those three famous words,
I'll be back.
fans, myself included, have been in love with this character, with the T-800. Arnold, it was his big breakout movie, Terminator. This is T2 from Judgment Day, the 2.0 version from Hot Toys. Can't wait to get this thing open. As you can see, nice little attractive, kind of a red foil shot of Arnold, T2, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. I have not even opened this thing yet, so this will be the first taken off. Let me make a little room. There we go, the slipcase to reveal the glare within. Let me get this thing open and we'll take a closer look. Can't wait to show it to you. Can't wait to see it. All right, so I got Arnold out of the package, just standing there, basic museum pose, full leather. As soon as you pop him out of the box, that leather smell just hits you. It's so satisfying. Thank you, Hot Toys, for doing that. Let's just get away from that pleather that can deteriorate over time. And we're spending good money. Give us leather outfits just like this one. He's got a lot of stuff. I had a little bit of drama. Shocker. When I opened the bottom clamshell, and I'll take stuff out to show you, but on this slot right here, this bandolier, his little grenades popped out, and I'm looking at the shape, and this is clearly set up for a shotgun. So I'm looking around, I'm looking on the floor, checking the whole box. I'm like, am I missing a gun, a shotgun? And then I went to the instructions, which I never do and probably should, and it clearly just shows these two, the grenade launcher and then this rifle. So I'm thinking that this is the original clamshell slot from the first release, from the 1.0 version, and they just tucked his little bandolier of grenades in there. At least that's what I'm going to go with, because it's not here and it doesn't show it anywhere else. So I'm trying to, I got fat finger and everything here today. I'm trying to get his pistol. There's Arnold's 9mm. I don't know if it slides. It doesn't have to, but it's nicely detailed, right? Arnold's got to have a pistola. Put that back. He comes with an array of hands, pointing hands. Comes with the fisted hands. You got some gloved, relaxed hands. Of course, there's a trigger finger here. I think he's got there's like a point. Yeah. So he's got a set of gloved hands and a set of flesh hands. The flesh ones are cool because this is the one he can use to when he's spinning around and cocking that rifle. That's the hand for that. Speaking of which, you've got his grenade launcher. Very cool. Little strap. I don't think I'll put this on him, but I'm pretty sure that little sight thing will flip up, yeah, if you wanted to. That's cool. I kind of showed you briefly the, just like Chewbacca, he's got his little bandolier of grenades. All painted nice gold. It's got a little adjustable strap. That's handy. The other rifle, and I'm going to ask my gun expert, Sivrak, tell me what Rooster Cogburn type. This is probably too modern, but that's what it reminds me of. He's spun it around and cocked it, and that was very cool. So this is the rifle that goes into the next prop, if I can get it out of the... And the cover came off. If you can remember that scene where he first, I think it's where John first found him. He's got the box of roses. Now it's got a little insert here and I'm trying to keep it all intact, and a piece of foam to keep the roses so they're visible in the window. The box is nice gold. I don't know why they had it slotted up here on the top. It wants to come apart when you're closing it. And again, I don't think I'll display him with this, but that's a cool prop if you want to reenact that particular scene from the film. You can. Why not? Over onto the and also there's his big old duffel bag, which you can use to store the extra hands and stuff in if you want to. So that's always handy. Anytime there's a backpack or something like this, you can always use it to store stuff if you don't want to have to keep it in the box and dig the box out every time you want to make a change. It comes with the black shirt. He's got the gray shirt as well if you wanted to switch it out. There's a whole process where you take the pants off, take this and loop it down through the legs and and strap it, Velcro it on. So there's that one scene in the movie where he's got the gray shirt on, and you see this. And this is obviously his left arm. It's got a visible joint. Yeah, people are bitching about that. Now, a lot of guys that I've watched, excuse me, review this are complaining, and I see it a little bit, that the fingers on this hand are all, like some of theirs are like almost folded in like this. This is how mine came out of the box. Not too bad. If I wanted to heat it up a little bit, I'm sure, and they're just plastic, I'm sure I could spread them out a little more and make it a little more, like a regular hand looking thing. So it's not too bad. What do you think? I can live with this. I don't even know if I'm going to display it this way. It does rotate slightly. Another complaint people have is this elbow joint. So you've got to really plug it into the figure, and if you angle it a certain way, you can kind of disguise the joint that way. So I'm not sure if I'm going to try to straighten those out or not. I may, just to see what it looks like. Okay. Also, excuse me, get this tiny little plastic container. Inside of it are some little battery, his CPU unit, a cover for it, and then there's this little flap of skin. So there's a thing on his head. I think I'll do that. I'll try to pop it out without losing it. This magnetizes on there and exposes the little compartment in his melon there where the CPU goes and the chip. So that's a neat little addition. And there's his big old painless, big old Gatling gun. I think this is identical to the first release. I am losing my voice. I apologize, guys. Wow. Real professional, Gary. A little rotation on the barrel, not that you need it. And then here's the long strap. I think the intention with this is to feed the strap in through there and then have the other end coming out of the duffel bag. So it's like coming out of here and then feeding into the gun. Again, I'm just going to have him standing there probably with the rifle in his hand, and then but maybe I'll switch out to this look, because that's pretty damn nice prop, I think. Okay, let me move some stuff aside a little bit and bring Arnold forefront, because that's why we're here. And I got this through Sideshow. I used their little payment plan and shipped out. Took about 5 days, I guess, from California, so not too bad. Let me do this. I'm gonna just take him off this stuff. I guess we'll start with the base. Just a basic hexagonal base, T2, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. It's got a little texture to it, a little rough, so that's nice. T800 on the front, standard crotch grabber. This was bent a little bit, so I've been kind of futzing with it. As soon as I pick them up, you can smell the leather. Let's take a look at the head sculpt. I think the 3/4 angle is, they're all good. Look at Arnold's got that jaw, that jowls, but I think the 3/4 angle is perfect. Just does have the moving eye system. Right now his eyes he's got a little side eye going. The jacket itself, again, all leather. I think someone was complaining. I do watch Justin's collection. That guy's got the best selection of hot toys I've ever seen. And he gets and reviews everything. And he's a stickler for the details. And I guess these flaps are a little bit bigger than the ones on the actual jacket in the movie. I don't give a damn myself. I just think it looks cool. It's a big, beefy body. It's got a lot of weight to it. And I'm happy to report, too, that the joints are solid, at least on mine. So that's really good. Here's the back. It's got this little, whatever this is called on the back there. That's the leather pants, little pockets, going down to those zippers on the slacks and the boots with the silver buckle. These are just faux zippers. They don't do anything. And some sculpted tread on the bottom of his feet. Let me take a look at this little, actually articulation-wise, let's move him so he can look way up. Looking down at everybody. With the leather, it might restrict the movement. It gets almost to 90. That's good. Okay. and the arms almost go flush to his side, which I like. You got ratchets on the elbows, double bend. I've already twisted the wrist in, which I just like that look. So you got rotation, of course, and hinge up and down. Let me see if he's got any waist articulation. Yeah, there's a twist there. I see the belt buckle go that way when I twist him to the left. Okay. Oh, hard crunch. Did you hear that? That's good. Wow. Back a couple, not too far, but that's all right. Let me see what the legs will do with these leather pants on. Ratchets about to there, and that's okay. Not going to get a double bend out of that knee because of the leather pants, but it's not that you need it. And then the boots, let me see underneath here. They're tall. The boots go up to here. They are a little bit soft rubber, so there's a little bit of flex. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So let me get him back on the stand. See if I can get that little hairpiece. While we're looking for it, let me just see. Can you see it? It's right there. See it right there? It's barely noticeable, but the seam is there. I'm never going to put that stuff in there. Why? I mean, no one's ever going to see it. And I'm not sure if I like the exposed skull look of, but I'll try to put it on there for you guys just so I can show it. So give me a minute to get that going. Hopefully I don't lose anything. Be right back. I'll show you this. I did it once, and I did drop the hairpiece. There's a little ridge back here. You just pop it off there, and you can see inside. That's where the CPU, little battery, and then the cover, which again, those are never coming out. So let me take this little piece. I think it kind of slots into this groove right here. Hold on. Excuse me, guys. There it is. So now you got the exposed flesh, the little blood. Again, this is never going to see the light of day in my display, but I did want to show it to you. It's a cool touch, if you wanted to show your guy that way. And once you pop it back on, again, if you're looking for it, you can see it, but just staring at Arnold from a distance, I gotta get the... So I'm gonna figure out exactly how I'm gonna display him. I'm definitely gonna put a gun in his hand, maybe the gloved hands on each one, but what do you think? And what do you guys think about the idea? I mean, if you had the robotic arm in this condition, would you be satisfied? Would you display it that way and go through the process of swapping out the shirt? You don't even have to swap the shirt. You can take the jacket off and just use the black shirt, and this will still fit on him. But again, I think the only display option with this is to bend the arm and have him that way so that the joint doesn't really bother me that much, but I see what people are saying. It could have been seamless. That would have been an idea. Again, this is a 2.0, so there you have it. This arm is actually not, silicone. This is hard plastic. So, all right. Let me know, guys, in the comments. What do you think about Arnold? Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Arnold 2.0. I'm super happy. He's going up on the shelf behind me. I'll put him up there in a pose with the other guys, and I'll take a photo and put that at the end of the video. So stick around for that, all right? Hope you guys enjoyed this little review. I'm going to give him, this is a solid, my Grail scale, just 1 to 5. This is a solid 5. Solid 5. Billy Bob, what do you say?
A 10. A 10.
See, what a surprise. He gives it a 10. A 10. But there's no 10. But anyway, it's a great figure. If you have a chance and you have the means, pick it up. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I am certainly not. So, all right, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Gary from Gary's Grails reminding you once again, your Grails are out there. Go find them. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back. I was getting ready to put everything away, and I realized I was missing one of the most vital props ever. Arnold's sunglasses. They popped out of the little spot on the clamshell, and I just didn't see them. And frankly, I wasn't looking for them earlier, but let's pop these bad boys on him and see how he looks with his Foster Grants. And, oh yeah, that definitely completes the look. And they sit on the head just nicely, and look at that. And I'm doing this as a voiceover. Again, this is after the fact, so I just couldn't, in good conscience, publish the video without showing him off with his sunglasses on. So there you go. Not too bad, right? All right.
I'll be back.
Me too, Arnold. Me too.